Alright, so like as I was saying, when you first wake up, the part of the routine was called Stand To, which was at dawn the men would come to their trenches and stuff and make sure there were like no morning raids, because no one's really gonna try to like get up here in the middle of the day because snipers and washermen can spot them out really easily. So after that, the next step would be considered what was morning hate, which I thought was just kind of funny because what they would do is they just like shoot random bullets, not like aimed at anyone or anything like that. It was more of just like, hey guys, how you guys doing? It's kind of like a wake up call. So after that, just like wasting bullets and stuff, they'd like drink rum and like clean their rifles and like get drunk and have like everything and make sure it's expected, getting ready for battle. Then they would go to breakfast, and like let's say this is like just a really small portion, and there's many different sections. So they would consider like an unofficial truce while they're having breakfast. So like these guys would have breakfast and these guys would have breakfast, and no one's raiding this side. It was just like it was an informal truce, and so after that they all had daily chores. So that would be refilling sandbags, repair the duck boards on the floor of the trench, and draining trenches to like try to clean it up as much as they could. And then after that, like, you have snipers, like I said, and lookout men all over the place, so you couldn't like go into battle during the day. So after they finished their chores and whatnot, they would do like reading or writing or drawings and stuff like that. So on my project, I talked a lot about how a lot of like famous artwork and books have been written by men in the trenches. For instance, the Chronicles of Narnia and the Hobbit were written by two soldiers that were together in the trenches, and they started writing the books while they were in the trenches because you had that full day in like harsh conditions trying to like do something to get like war off your mind and stuff like that. So after that, when the morning or in the afternoon was done and the sun set, like they would do like once again where you come up, make sure there's no raids, shoot off some random bullets, and then they'd send out men to the no man's zone where people would get shot and killed and stuff like that. But it's a better chance of like trying to get across, where they'd have like people trying to spy and like eavesdrop like what their next plan will be and stuff like that. And you couldn't like be like someone like this, like shooting a pistol or something like that, because you get your attention. And oftentimes they'd like meet up with each other and they'd be like, well, we can either try to like beat each other to death with like clubs like that Travis presented earlier, or we can just like walk past each other. So oftentimes they just like walk past each other and just be like, all right, we'll see you on the other side. So I mean, that was kind of like the basic idea, along with like Mr. Warren's presentation of like when they really do get into the battle with like the horses, the big cannons, and like all the soldiers coming up, dying, the machine guns. And that's kind of like your basic idea of like how the trenches were like during the time of like World War One.
Do you have any questions?
Yes, Hannah?
Oh yeah, and here's Mr. Warren.
Like, hold on, I don't have that. All right. Yeah.
He's got the beard and everything. He's jacked. All right.
There's some good kissing up right there.